Around the world, we do a lot of things that involve science. It can be planting, baking, performing medical operations, or even just digesting food. Now, let us dig deeper and discuss about its relation to chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics is a branch of physical chemistry that is concerned with understanding the rates of chemical reactions. The principles of chemical kinetics apply to purely physical processes as well as to chemical reactions. In baking, you are producing an endothermic chemical reaction that changes batter into a fluffy delicious treat. Heat has a lot of significant contribution in baking. Increasing the amount of temperature makes the reaction go faster. Heat also helps in baking produce tiny bubbles of gas, making it the pastry light and fluffy. Lastly, it causes protein from the egg to change and make the cake firm. Knowing how to control the reaction in baking will give us the best pastry in town. We can also relate chemical kinetics to digestion. Digestion is a complex process that involves thousands of chemical reactions. When you put food in your mouth, water and the enzyme amylase breaks down sugar and other carbohydrates into simpler molecules. There are also important acids in your stomach that is needed in digestion. Hydrochloric acid and enzymes break down proteins in your stomach, while sodium bicarbonate released into the small intestine neutralizes the acid and protects the digestive tract from dissolving itself. We can also relate chemical kinetics to appliances in our house. Examples of this are refrigerators and aircon. The fan blows across the cool tubes in an air conditioner and a heat pump toward the inside of the building. A heat pump is able to switch the way the fan blows to also push the warm air from the pressurized tube into a building. Geothermal heat pumps are much more efficient since they use the natural, steady temperature underground to make the air temperature exchange easy on the system. On the other hand, older refrigerators had a small, single compartment that rose at the top of a giant cooler-like cabinet. The cold air from the freezer would settle down into the refrigerator section to keep the rest of the food cool. Hospital also perform services that are related to chemical kinetics. The sutures utilized in many surgeries today don't need to be removed, because they simply dissolve within the body after a period of your time. Also, replacement blood vessels for heart and other forms of surgery are often product of chemicals that don't react with the tissues, so that they won't be rejected by the body. The last application that we have has something to do with plants. Plants use a chemical reaction called photosynthesis to convert carbon dioxide and water into food and oxygen. It's a key reaction because it generates oxygen and yields food for plants and animals. Below indicates the overall chemical reaction for photosynthesis. All in all, chemical kinetics is already part of our daily lives, we just don't know it.